Hello and welcome to Toothless Tesla. Today's video is another episode about free EV chargers in Hong Kong. We are driving to Olympic House in Causeway Bay, which is right next door to Hong Kong Stadium. Hong Kong Stadium hosted the famous annual Hong Kong Rugby Sevens tournament until the pandemic hit. Hopefully, the Hong Kong Rugby Sevens will return next year in 2023 after an absence of 3 years. Olympic House hosts the offices of 44 Hong Kong sports associations such as the Hong Kong Rugby Union, Basketball Association and Sailing Federation. The building has a car park and there is a sign highlighting the fact that it has EV charging available. So we will take a look at the EV chargers since I have a meeting at Olympic House on this rainy weekday evening. These days, the main activity you will see in this area around Olympic House is not sport. Instead, the activity will be from learner drivers of light goods vans milling around as if they are lost in this area. It's interesting to see how polite and sedate these learner drivers are, because as soon as they get their licenses, they will magically transform into impolite, aggressive road users. See how polite and passive these learner drivers are? Anyway, the main question here is whether the free EV chargers at Olympic House are any good. As soon as these learner drivers get out of my way, we will go ahead and find out. The car park entrance at Olympic House is not well signposted, nor is it well lit. But I soon find my way through the dark and dingy entrance. This is the EV charging sign, hidden among other notices. And the hourly parking fee at Olympic House is $26 or $3.25 per hour. This car park has about 30 parking spaces with 2 free EV chargers. And here they are, the EV chargers in the corner. Let's park and check out the EV chargers. The 2 parking spots have the EV charging logos painted on the low walls to let everyone know these are reserved for EVs. However, I suspect these EV parking spaces are regularly iced. I mean, the 7-seater fan next to me is obviously not an EV. The EV chargers here at Olympic House are disappointing. They are 3-pin sockets and are impractical for most EV owners. They will provide just under 3 kilowatts of charging power. Unless you have a Nissan Leaf or an EV with a small battery capacity, please don't bother to rely on the EV chargers here at Olympic House. These pithy EV chargers need to be replaced by at least level 2 quick chargers, which are known to provide up to 10 kilowatts. Other public car parks are getting new EV chargers, as I have mentioned in my previous videos, so Olympic House needs to do this too. Schneider Electric, is Olympic House on your list of public car parks to receive your EV Link chargers? I will put out more videos soon about more free EV chargers in Hong Kong. In the meantime, please avoid these ones at Olympic House unless you plan to allow a couple of days to trickle charge your Tesla or Porsche Taycan or similar EV. If you do, you will need to stay and pay for 2 days parking. So if you stay for, say, 30 hours, you will need to pay 780 Hong Kong dollars or $100 US to park and charge your EV. That's not practical here, and that's not happening. That's all for now. Thanks for watching and stay safe.